Okay, this message is going to be for my ladies that are either dating somebody who's African American, or you know what I mean, that is like clearly attracted to African American men or black men, whatever. There's something that I'm starting to see that's starting to rub me a very weird way, because I don't think people notice that this thing is happening. One thing that I want to see come out of women is I want to see some form of solidarity. I want to see you guys come together as a unit, whether black, white, whatever, and come to some form of understanding. This dialogue is very uncomfortable because I know a lot of black women that have friends that are from other races that like African American men, but it's hard to have that type of conversation. So let me help you guys with something that I think will help all of us, because we're all in a space where we're starting to understand that there's things that are wrong and there's things that need to be fixed. You understand? So with that concept being said, one thing that I see a lot is, I had an experience with a girl who was a Caucasian woman. She was white. And she asked me a question that I really thought was dangerous. And I don't think she understood what she was asking me. She said, "Do you like black girls?" And I had to look at her like, duh. Like, if I don't like black girls, then what do I like? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was kind of weird that she could even ask that question, and like, what were you expecting to come out of my mouth? Like, I don't like black women, I'm black. That doesn't really make sense. But the reason why she said this is because consistently she's heard from black men that they don't like black women. Listen, I am not biased towards anything. I like anybody. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what race, creed, I'm open to everything. But you gotta understand, I don't take my tea the way I take my coffee. So I don't expect them all to be the same. Everybody comes with a different flavor and a different attitude, a different something. But that's not saying one is less than and one is more. So in this conversation that I'm having with her, I had to look her in her face and I said, when this man or these guys tell you that they do not like black women, what do you say about it? And she was like, oh, I don't say anything. Then I had to look at her and like, that's the problem. Because the fact that you didn't say anything and these guys just go around, maybe for you it was an ego thing. Okay, if they don't like black women, then clearly they might like me. I don't know what the psyche is in that situation, but the problematic thing behind that is, why would you sit there and watch a man disrespect a woman, period? Not just any old woman, a woman that looks like him, his mom, his sister, how does that make sense to you? That's a weak ass man. Why the hell are you attracted to a man who doesn't even claim his own? A man who won't even go hard for his own. He doesn't even love his own. You think he's gonna love you? I don't understand that concept. Like, you should have been like, that's disgusting. Like, there's nothing attractive about that weak ass man. That's weak. It is absolutely weak. And I feel like once we get into a place where white women start calling these brothers out for this corny shit, or like what do you mean you don't like your mom? You know what I mean? Like, that's weird. It doesn't make any sense. And don't get me wrong, preference is preference. But you've never had to put down a group of women because you have a fucking preference. That's not a preference, bro. That's a vendetta. Like, if I have a preference, that's my preference. Don't get me wrong. I never had to put, like, my preference is black women. I'm not putting down white women because I like black women. No, white women are cool. They look good. I'm open. But my preference is this. You understand what I'm saying? So, dudes, the guys who have this philosophy need to check themselves. The girls who allow this philosophy to live on need to put an end to that. And that's the power that white women have right now. When they hear that narrative consistently playing on, they need to put these guys in check. real quick, because that's what's gonna help us as a whole get to a place of healing. Because these guys are damaged men and they hate themselves so much that they have to say this fuckery. Let's fix that. That shit needs to stop. It's not cute. Pack talk.